Urgent San Francisco 49ers fans. Do not miss this. What just happened? You won't believe this one. But before we reveal the big news, make sure to subscribe to the channel, because here we bring you daily videos with the latest San Francisco 49ers updates. And to not miss anything, activate the notifications. Alright, 49ers fans, buckle up because what we're about to discuss today is nothing short of game-changing. The San Francisco 49ers, a team with a rich history of success, have just made some significant moves in the offseason that are signaling their serious intent to contend for a Super Bowl once again. And I mean, serious moves that could potentially reshape their entire offensive line, which, as you all know, is the backbone of any successful team in the NFL. We're talking about two high-profile signings that have sent ripples across the league, Dillard and Patifer. These aren't just minor additions, they're strategic acquisitions aimed at boosting the team's offensive prowess and building a more resilient, dynamic attack for the upcoming season. Now, let's start by talking about Dillard, a name that's been making waves since his days at the Philadelphia Eagles. Dillard, a talented offensive tackle, brings with him a wealth of NFL experience, despite still being relatively young in his career. His journey has been quite interesting. Drafted in the first round in 2019, he's had moments of promise and potential, but also some bumps along the way. The Eagles saw his talent and invested in him early, but it's clear that his move to the 49ers is not just about filling a roster spot. Dillard is a player with excellent technical skills, great footwork, and a solid understanding of blocking schemes. His ability to protect the quarterback, especially in the face of blitzes and pressure, is something that the 49ers are likely counting on to shore up their offensive line, which, in recent years, has faced its share of injuries and inconsistencies. You see, the 49ers have always prioritized a strong offensive line, especially with their emphasis on a balanced attack that combines the run game with a precise passing game led by their quarterback, Brock Purdy, or whoever is under center. Protecting the quarterback is paramount because it opens up the entire offense, giving receivers more time to get open and allowing the running game to find its rhythm. Dillard's arrival signals a shift towards more stability and experience along that line. And, for fans who have been watching the team closely, you know that protecting Brock Purdy, or any quarterback, has been a focal point in recent seasons, especially after some injuries and inconsistencies in pass protection. But what's really exciting about Dillard is not just his experience, but also his potential fit within the team's scheme. Kyle Shanahan's offense is known for its complexity, requiring linemen who are not only technically sound but also versatile and smart. Dillard's ability to adapt and his technical prowess make him a perfect fit. Plus, he's someone who's been through the grind of the NFL, understands what it takes to perform under pressure, and can bring a veteran presence to a relatively young offensive line. The 49ers front office clearly saw an opportunity here, a player who can step in and immediately add depth and quality to the unit. Now, let's shift gears a little and talk about Patifer, a name that's maybe less familiar to some but is rapidly gaining attention in NFL circles. Patifer is a promising young talent, a player with a lot of upside, and someone that the 49ers are betting on to be part of their future. He's a player with a physically imposing frame, combined with surprising agility and quickness for his size. Originally drafted in the third round by the Tennessee Titans, Patifer is still evolving as a player, but his raw talent and athletic traits are undeniable. His ability to handle edge rushers, combined with his footwork and strength, makes him a fascinating prospect for Shanahan's offense. What makes Patifer particularly interesting is his youth and potential for growth. The 49ers, as we all know, have a great track record of developing young talent and turning promising players into stars. Investing in someone like Patifer is a clear sign that the team isn't just thinking about immediate needs, but also about building a foundation for the future. And with the current NFL landscape, where pass rushers are getting faster and more aggressive, having a versatile, mobile, and technically sound offensive tackle is vital. The team's coaching staff will certainly have their eyes on him, helping him refine his technique and adapt to the demands of the NFL's high-octane defenses. So, why are these signings such a big deal? Well, for one, they demonstrate the 49ers' commitment to strengthening their offensive line, a unit that's been a bit of a roller coaster ride in recent seasons. Injuries, inconsistency, and some gaps in talent have hampered their ability to sustain drive after drive. But now, with Dillard bringing experience and stability, and Patifer adding youthful energy and upside, the team is clearly positioning itself to be more formidable on offense. And that's crucial because, as we all know, the NFL is a league where the margin between victory and defeat is razor thin. Having a solid offensive line can be the difference maker in close games, especially when facing top-tier defenses like the Dallas Cowboys, Philadelphia Eagles, or Kansas City Chiefs. The timing of these moves is also interesting. The NFL offseason is a time of strategic planning, and the 49ers are no strangers to aggressive roster building. They've made it clear that they want to compete for a Super Bowl, and these signings send a message to their rivals that they're not just satisfied with what they've had, they're actively improving. Plus, with the team's core players, including stars like Nick Bosa, Fred Warner, and George Kittle, performing at an elite level, every addition counts in creating that perfect balance of talent and depth needed to go all the way. Fans are buzzing about these moves, and rightfully so. The excitement isn't just about adding players, it's about the direction the team is heading. The 49ers have been a team with a winning culture, a team that's been to the NFC Championship game multiple times in recent years, and now they're reinforcing their offensive front to ensure they're even more competitive. The team's coaching staff, led by Shanahan, is renowned for their offensive schemes and their ability to maximize talent, and with these new additions, it's easy to see how the offense can evolve into an even more potent weapon. And let's not forget about the other team-building factors, chemistry, leadership, and the team's overall mentality. Bringing in players with NFL experience like Dillard can help elevate the leadership on the line, showing younger players the ropes and setting a high standard of professionalism. Meanwhile, Patifer's energy and raw talent inject a sense of optimism and growth potential that can be harnessed for seasons to come. This combination of experience and youth is exactly what the 49ers need to stay at the top of the NFC and challenge for the Super Bowl again. Looking ahead, the expectations from the fanbase are sky high. The 49ers are considered one of the top contenders in the NFC, and with these moves, they're solidifying that reputation. The NFC is tough, with teams like the Eagles, Cowboys, and the emerging Lions all vying for supremacy, but San Francisco's depth and talent pool are looking better than ever. The coaching staff, known for their innovative schemes and ability to adapt game plans on the fly, will now have even more weapons at their disposal. And if the offensive line can stay healthy and gel quickly, the entire offense could explode in 2024. Of course, there's always a bit of cautious optimism, because football is unpredictable. Injuries, unforeseen setbacks, or even a surprise superstar emergence elsewhere in the league could shake things up. But looking at the roster now, with these new additions, the 49ers have set themselves up for a very promising season. They've shown that they're willing to invest in their future while also making the necessary moves to contend now. And that's what truly makes this offseason so exciting for San Francisco fans. Now, let's talk about the bigger picture. This isn't just about two signings, it's about the philosophy of the team. The 49ers have been building a roster that balances veteran leadership with young talent, strategic free agent signings with draft picks, all aimed at creating a sustainable winning model. Their front office, led by John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan, has been methodical and smart in their approach, and these latest moves reinforce that. They're not just patching holes, they're constructing a team designed to compete at the highest level, year after year. And, if we look back at the team's recent history, it's clear that this organization knows how to capitalize on opportunities. They've had multiple deep playoff runs, a Super Bowl appearance, and a roster that's often praised for its resilience and talent. Adding players like Dillard and Patifer is just the latest chapter in that ongoing story of strategic excellence. The team's culture of hard work, innovation, and relentless pursuit of excellence continues to shine through, and these signings are proof that the 49ers are not resting on their laurels. To wrap it up, this move is a clear statement of intent. The 49ers are telling the league that they're here to compete, to dominate, and to bring home that elusive Super Bowl trophy. With a revamped offensive line that now boasts experience, youth, and potential, the team is setting the stage for what could be a historic season. Fans can look forward to more exciting games, strategic masterstrokes from the coaching staff, and of course, the thrill of seeing their team rise to the occasion in big moments. The future looks bright, and the 49ers seem more ready than ever to chase greatness. And now, San Francisco 49ers fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on these latest signings? Do you think Dillard and Patifer are the right pieces to take this team to the next level? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the San Francisco 49ers. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest San Francisco 49ers news, because in this channel, we're always on top of everything happening in the Bay Area football scene. Thanks for watching, and as always, go Niners!